Hello, welcome back to another travel vlog. This time I'm taking you to the land of temples, ramen, and endless vending machines, Japan. As usual, we started off our journey at Copenhagen Airport, had a quick layover in Helsinki, enjoyed a 14-hour flight over the North Pole with airplane food, and binge-watched entire season 3 of The White Lotus. And after all that, we arrived at Narita Airport in Tokyo. We spent half of the day without a coffee, so... And first things first, we had to explore our neighborhood for the next 2 weeks and explore the konbinis. "14 hours later and we arrived in Tokyo. The weather is not really that good, but it's okay. There's a lot of wind. It rained a bit. Anyways, we went to 7-Eleven, we went to Family Mart, and we got some snacks on the way. And we are ready for a dinner date tonight. So we are on our way to explore our little neighborhood. And just take it easy because the jet lag is real. Japan vlog day 2. We are on our way out to explore a bit more of Tokyo, but we have an amazing and exciting activity going on today in this afternoon, and of course I will film all of it. But for now we are gonna go grab breakfast, coffee of course, and just enjoy everything Tokyo has to offer. I don't really know the exact name, but it's something like onigiri with spicy tuna and mayo. It's really good. After a good night's rest, we had our first experience with the public transport in Tokyo, and our first stop was Shibuya Crossing, known as the busiest pedestrian intersection in the world, with over 2,500 people crossing at once during rush hour. Then we stopped by Flipper's Pancakes, home of the famous fluffy pancakes. We waited around 30 minutes, but totally worth it. They melt in your mouth. There are so many great options, but we're going with this one and banana and blueberries. And of course, no Tokyo day is complete without a quick stop at Don Quijote, the ultimate shopping maze where you can find literally everything from snacks to skincare to most random souvenirs imaginable. An experience we cannot miss. This place is huge and it's not even the mega one. We ended up exploring the streets of Shibuya a bit more, and later that afternoon we went full-on Tokyo drift mode. We headed to a car meeting in the Daikoku parking area, which is basically a dream spot for car lovers. We actually found our driver on Instagram and somehow ended up cruising in a Nissan GTR. Yes, in a full-on convoy through the city. We arrived at Daikoku, which is the second stop, and it's crazy here. The cars are so unique. I will show all of them. I mean, as many as I can film. I also heard that this is really good and we need to hydrate today. exploring Japan one meal at a time, but we decided to come to the local spots this evening. The car meetup, on the other hand, was an amazing experience. It's my first event of sorts, so it was pretty cool just to see and feel all the atmosphere. So now we're going to enjoy a nice and warm meal, and then we're just going back to the hotel and yeah, call it a day. Day 3 in Tokyo, and we are heading to Ginza. I am proud to say that we are navigating the metro/train stations quite well, surprisingly. So where are we going today? First stop?
We're going to Ginza, Nissan Crossing Shop.
Yeah, on our way. It's so convenient because this is the station and then this is where we're going. This feels illegal to do, but did I make 100 photos here? Yes, yes I did. Since we are already in Ginza, we decided to do a bit of shopping here. I got quite a few things in here. Since we had a really light breakfast in the hotel room, and all this walking around made us a bit tired and hungry. And it's lunchtime, so we are going to find a nice place to grab something to eat. So I found a place on TikTok for sandwiches, and they apparently are really popular, so we are going there. But what I want to say is that when you are in the center with touristy areas and the more busy spots, it's like crazy loud. But then you get to these more residential areas and it's so quiet still. You barely see any people walking on the streets. It's really weird. And this is just like a few alleyways from the main boulevard. The only downside is that they don't have a place to sit, so we just came to a local park and yeah, let's see what we got. I think they look really good. And round 2. You wanna try? Take that for me.
Yep.
I don't know where we're going to pack it if you win, but let's try. No way. Second try.
Now it's ours. 100%.
They were rigged for sure. There's no way. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. By the way, we came to Shinjuku from Ginza. We spent half of the day shopping. I got a few things. And yeah, a good stretch, yes, all the goodies. But we spent half of the day in Ginza and we came to Shinjuku for the night lights and just the atmosphere here. We are going to grab dinner here. And yeah, because we spent half of the day shopping. I didn't get the chance to get souvenirs yet, but I will do that. Other than that, we're just gonna enjoy the atmosphere here, take a little break, hydrate, and we are off to find something cool to eat. Well, finally landed on a dinner spot, and it seems like it's pretty famous and popular. We ended the night with Ichiran Ramen, the one that's famous for its solo eating booths. They literally separate each seat with little dividers so you can focus fully on your ramen, or just avoid eye contact with strangers, which I totally support, and honestly, 10 out of 10 experience. Good morning from day 4 in Tokyo. Yesterday was a bit hectic. We were out the whole day from the morning until the very evening, and we were tired. By the time we got home, we were just on the bed and fell asleep right away. But today we are filming a 2-in-1 vlog, which is also going to be a shopping day, and Tokyo is well known for its thrifting scene, so I am new to it, but still I enjoy myself finding a good deal. So we will be headed to Shibuya and then Harajuku for some nice thrifting and also to try out some more Japanese food. We are staying hydrated. So the first stop was 2nd Street, right next to the Shibuya station. The second stop is another 2nd Street, but hopefully I'll find something better there. A quick stop from Thrifting and into Zara. Let's make our choice. So we decided on pistachio, blueberry cheesecake, and I don't think they have this one because it's crossed out, but yeah, we'll see. After trying the TikTok famous donuts, which were even better than I expected, we stopped for a quick matcha break that was an absolute perfection to look at and to taste. Then we headed to Takeshita Street, full of color, energy, and the cutest shops everywhere you look. I picked up a few more souvenirs here because I have no self-control, and ended the day with the best beef sandwiches ever. Those were one of the best sandwiches we've ever tried. We are getting so easily distracted. We ended the day with the stop at the Harry Potter shop, which felt so nostalgic that we are now rewatching all of the movies. And of course, we are Gryffindor. I even tried butterbeer for the first time, and it was way sweeter than I expected, but kind of magical in its own way. Then, as we hadn't eaten enough, we grabbed some crepes on the way back to the hotel. That was the perfect ending for a long and perfect day. It's 9 p.m. and it's time to go back to the hotel. We are exhausted. Day 5 in Tokyo, and we are going on a day trip today to Kamakura and Enoshima. Okay, so there are 1,000 ways to get to Kamakura. We want to find the least crowded one. Most of the recommendations say to go to Shinjuku station and then switch to JR line from there. But our goal is to get to Ibisu station instead and then switch to JR line from there. A quick snack before we board the next train. 1.5 hours later, we arrived in Kamakura. A quick stop to Family Mart. Super hot. We made it to the first stop here in the Bamboo Temple. This temple in Kamakura is known for its 14th century Zen roots and a forest of over 2,000 bamboo trees. It's one of those places that feels completely timeless, quiet and peaceful, and so beautiful. I expected the tour to be longer at the bamboo temple, but it was just like a tiny garden with a lot of bamboo trees. We are at the entrance and it already looks pretty majestic. I think these are lotus flowers, or I'm not sure, but look at the garden. We also visited one of Kamakura's most important Shinto shrine. It sits high on a hill with long stone steps leading up to its beautiful views over the city. The shrine is over 800 years old and dedicated to the god of samurai and protection. We made it to Toshimaya Street. We're hoping to try out a few street food delicacies. They have an animal cafe here with owls. They are so cute. After visiting the temples, we wandered through the streets of Kamakura and tried some of the local street food. Then we headed down to the beach. The air was salty, the waves were calm, and it felt like such a peaceful break from the city. We wrapped up the day with the best way possible and with a cozy bowl of ramen before heading back to the hotel. Arrived back to Tokyo and we're going to grab dinner and off to the hotel room. Good morning from day 6 from Tokyo. We just grabbed breakfast to go and we're headed to Yokohama today, which is the second largest city in Japan. First stop is the Global Nissan headquarters. You can actually try out the cars, and I think you can book a test drive even. These are so cute. Our first stop in Yokohama was the Nissan Global headquarters, where we got to see not just their newest models, but also a full display of their history and old-timers. We stopped to explore the red brick district and we just got a lunch menu just to try out more of the local food here, and then we're heading to Chinatown, but this looks really good. Yokohama turned out to be one of those places that feel modern but also has so much character. The mix of seaside views, tall skyline, and calm streets makes it feel like Tokyo's more laid-back, artsy cousin. These are ridiculously good. And it's just some frozen fruit and some yogurt in it. And of course some water. Perfect. Basic European things. We actually needed a little snack, a little pick-me-up in the middle of the day. It's around 4 p.m. and we are heading to the Yokohama Chinatown, and I think it's just right around the corner. Good morning from day 7 in Tokyo. I think I will wrap up the vlog here and film a bit of today, of course, but it's gonna be a very, very long vlog to edit, so I think 7 days to fit in one video, it's enough. We are staying for 4 more days, and my plan is to create a separate vlogs for each of them. Good morning from Asakusa. It's a bit crowded here, but we'll manage. We are on the street leading from the entrance to the temple. So vibrant and colorful and loud here. There are a ton of food stalls and souvenir shops, and the atmosphere is really, really amazing. A very touristy place, but worth the visit. Another must-visit spot is Tokyo's oldest and most famous Buddhist temple. The moment you walk in through the giant red gate, it's like stepping into another world. It has incense in the air, colorful lanterns, and rows of little shops leading up to the temple. It's such a beautiful mix of history, energy, and tradition. Easily one of those places that you have to visit in Tokyo. And we stumbled upon yet another shopping street, but this one is indoors. This smells divine. It's so warm and sweet. It is crunchy on the outside and it's so soft on the inside. We like this so much, so we're trying 2 new flavors. From Asakusa to Akihabara, it's like a 40-minute walk, and the best way to explore a place is just to have as many steps in a day as possible. So we're walking to Akihabara. Akihabara is the heart of anime, gaming, and tech culture. The streets are glowing with neon signs, music playing from every shop, and arcades on every corner. It's chaotic in the best way possible, and a place where you can spend hours just wandering. Since we're already in Harajuku, we might as well try another donut. This time we're trying the pistachio one and the matcha and anko cream donut. I think we can all agree by now that I am very easily influenced by popular food on TikTok, so we ended up trying the famous carbonara ramen at Manchirashi. Couldn't resist another trip to Flippers. It was such a nice day. We saw many new places, and of course Tokyo is gorgeous and amazing and so vibrant. But we are on our way home, and I can notice that by the end of the day my filming energy is going down, but that's okay. We have over 15,000 steps today, The rest of the days spent in Tokyo were nothing less than amazing. We ended up visiting a few more temples and exploring around the city. We also ended up going to the Imperial Gardens, which was a great experience, except there were a ton of mosquitoes because it was a very humid season. We stayed loyal to our Ichiran ramen and to our konbinis and smoothies, and also spent some time having fun in the arcades. We felt like being local here, and it was an amazing experience, truly and honestly. We are so blessed to have these opportunities to travel and experience the world, but thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.